Keep my Impala. Yeah, this is why I just got out the garden. I had to go ahead and pick these because the rain. That's why I hate letting the rain get to it, because it start looking like this, even though it ain't turned. I've been bringing them in while they been like this, and they'll turn on this color. But this all I got out the garden. My bell pepper. I could let that stay a little while longer, but I feel like if it rains some more, it's gonna split open like that. Let me show you what the gardeners look like. Let me get my little tie bags too, because my tomato bush is leaning. I had to come get these, but it's on the lane. Let me pull this door up because Juicy trying to come out here. But I just picked those a few minutes ago. I got all these cucumbers growing everywhere, but no cucumbers yet. At least I didn't look through that because I'm scared to look through that. I might have had my mom look through it. But it got flowers and buds everywhere. They say you're supposed to do the male and female flowers, and that's how you start getting cucumbers. But through all this, I don't see no cucumber, just 1,000 vines with yellow flowers. So many yellow flowers, as y'all see. I got a little strawberry right there. The blackberry getting taller. The cucumber is going wild, y'all. The corn can't even grow because the cucumbers all up in it. This lettuce and spinach still really not doing much, but it's coming up, but it's not coming like I wanted to. The watermelons, still no watermelons yet, but yellow flowers. I'm still not understanding that, but I need to water them because I need some water. You see, all the tomatoes is on a lean right now. They're too heavy with all these tomatoes on them, so I need some more stakes. Let me step over these weeds. And this one is just on a lean, like I'm scared it's just about to pop and break. So I'm gonna try to, use these to sit it back up and look at my shed and get some more stakes and see how they go. But I'll get back with y'all in a minute. Let me get this up right quick and see how it turned out. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I got the tomato bushes somewhat done the best I could to keep them from leaning. They're still on the lean, so I gotta get some good stakes and not these little cheap bamboo ones. But look at my green beans, y'all. I ain't gonna pick none yet. I don't think it's time. I don't see nothing on that one yet. If it is, I don't like looking through weeds and stuff. That scares me because I don't want to put my hand up on no snake. But look at them green beans down there. All over there, all over there. I can't wait to get some potatoes because I've been wanting to bake some food and have some potatoes. It's gonna take a while for them to turn brown because they looking real green, good and green right now. Look at all these ants on my cucumbers though. Oh, that is a little baby cucumber. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, it is babies. Look at those. Yeah, okay. I was complaining about not having none and they growing. I gotta make sure I run these vines up when I come to mow my yard. But I see these big looking bugs. I don't know what type of bugs they is. They're like big flies or something. I don't know what they is. But look like they eating the plants because, the plants are all holy, and I know they need water because they dried out. I need to pick these little onions right here because it's time for them to be picked. I got a whole lot of baby strawberries growing down there. These watermelons, they barely doing anything, so I need to just take them out of there and put them somewhere. I'm supposed to bend it there. I need to go ahead and do it before these vines take over. But I don't see no watermelon gonna grow on these. I just don't think it will. And these supposed to be the Jubilees, but look at all these strawberries. They getting buck wild since I plant them in this flower bed. I need to pick this little red one that's right there before it go bad, but I'm gonna let it see, can they get a little bigger. And I still ain't got no bell peppers on these. But that's probably because these bottom sprouts on here, you're supposed to take them bottom leaves off so it can grow. So that could possibly be the reason too. I can't reach the rest of them while I'm holding the phone, but yeah, I do got some cucumbers, so that's good. Let's check on the guava. I just kind of realization that my plum tree's not gonna do nothing. The guava getting a little bigger. All these stuff need water out here. So it's supposed to rain at 2:45, so that's in a little bit. But as y'all can see, well, y'all can't see, it's sunny out here. I don't think it's gonna do nothing. Make sure I ain't stepping on Juicy Poo. Make sure. Tomorrow is officially Gabby last day of summer school. Well, today was, but she want to go tomorrow because they eating. So she said she want to go eat. So tomorrow her last day. You ain't drinking none of my water, did you? Okay, just make sure. It ain't gonna be enough, cause like it will be enough, cause Gabby got to ride in the front though. It's going to have to make it work for a while until I can save some money up. But I just tried to trade in my car a few minutes ago at the dealership, and the man found me a car, a 2019 Flex Fuel, 80,000 miles on it, $17,000, total to, until it belongs to you, $17,000. And, it's more up to date than my van, but my van, it looked better. To me, it looked better. Well, it do. More room and everything. I know why it's, higher, because it's a newer model. It's an up-to-date model, less miles. I know the price was going to go up. But I asked, can my notes stay the same, around 3 something? At least, I paid $325 now. I can do $350, $360, but I ain't trying to do no foes. He was like, more than likely it's going to be in foes. If your credit score not, looking real good, it's more likely it'll be in the 4s. So I told him what my credit score is, and he was like, I said, can a sales tax be included? That's what I asked him before I even texted him. And he was like, well, what's your credit score? And I told him, and he was like, well, do you want me to run it on my end to see? I said, no, I don't need you running my credit if I can't get the card, because why I'm letting you run my credit and put another hard inquiry or wherever it's called on my credit, and I don't get the card. Now I just got another inquiry to drop my credit score some more. So they be knowing if they can add the sales tax and stuff in the car before they even do all that. They just want to run your credit. I said, no. You told me what you can do. So if you know you can't do it, don't try to run my credit, because I didn't know I'm about to get the vehicle before I let you run it. He didn't text back after I said that. And I said, also, did you say the note is going to be in the 400 something? In the high 400s? He didn't text back. So, okay, I'm not, maybe he just, too busy, because he been selling cars all day. He been posting on Facebook and been selling cars. He's the best salesman in Arkansas. Well, in my area. Not Arkansas, but in my area. Everybody go to him. But, he didn't respond back, so, I got to call on my dad trying to figure out stuff, and why my van acting up. And my daddy said, I got to take that to a mechanic more than likely. There ain't nothing that can just be done. More likely to go to a mechanic or probably a dealership more like. He said a dealership. And he said that ain't going to be cheap, because dealership's not cheap anyway. And then you got to pay for the part, you got to pay for their services. And they're going to try to keep your vehicle as long as it's possible, because they want to, get their money's worth. So he said, that's the only way you're going to get that van piece taken to a dealership. And y'all know I ain't got no dealership money. So I said, I just made my decision. It hurt me. It really hurt me to let my van go. I had this van 2 years, y'all. I got it on my birthday 2 years ago. That was my birthday present to myself. And I'm finna let it go. I love that van. My kids love it. Got TVs, double sunroof, plenty of room in there for everybody, even 2 other people. So it could sit 8 people at least. Big trunk. I want to miss the luxury of that. But I know I can afford it, but I can't afford to get it fixed. Like, it's still drivable and everything, but I'm not finna risk my life and my kids' life, because, like I told y'all, when I turn sometime, these last 2 times, when I try to turn, like jump on the highway, like I told y'all, at a red light or jump on the highway, make a right turn, or someone will just turn, the car go and park, or it stop or something. I'm not gonna risk my life, especially I'm not gonna risk my kids' life, but not my life neither, but mainly my kids' life when we get hit by a vehicle, or a big truck, and I know we're gonna be dead. We get hit by a big truck and going full speed too. So I'm not gonna risk my life for my kids' life. Man, I'll let that vehicle go, because my kids more important than the vehicle. Now my daddy supposed to come today after he get through getting his tractor fixed, going out of town and get this part for his tractor. To come, we supposed to go buy a battery for my Impala. I know that I got the feeling that's all my car need. I know that's all that I think it need. So I'm gonna buy the battery. I told him I think I need an ignition switch. That's what my mom was saying too, because it's hard to get the key to turn over in the car for the car to come on. Like, you gotta wiggle it and jiggle it, and that's the word, jiggle it, for the key to turn over. For it to turn on, but for some reason my baby daddy, Bella and TJ, daddy get in the car come on for him. I don't know. I'm thinking he the one messed it up, being all rough. Me and I was being rough and stuff. My car was working just fine until I let him drive my car the last time. Well, who he didn't even drive. He drove my car last, but a guy drove it back to my house because he had to go pick up a big truck. So a dude rode with him to bring my car back. Ever since my car came back, I can't get the ignition been messing up. I can't get to do nothing. Not the ignition. Well, yeah, that's the ignition switch or whatever. The key thing, the key turn, or where you put the key in and start the car, been messing up. But for some reason, when he get up in it, he can start it up. It can start up right away. My daddy said something about sometimes you can turn the steering wheel, then because that's an older car, you can turn the steering wheel a little bit, and the key, the key will turn over and come on. But I never had to do that when I got the car, so why do I have to do that now? So I feel like he messed it up. But he ain't gonna never mean to. He gonna sweep it down. He ain't do nothing, and he gonna say it was running just fine when I had it. Yeah, that's what he gonna say. Yeah, it was when you got up in it, but when you brought it back, it wasn't running fine no more. But I'm gonna get the thing, and I'm gonna call my bank uh, tomorrow and ask them. I don't know how it worked, but bringing back, letting my van go and see what they say. I know it's gonna try my credit score, but that'll save me also $460 a month because the car note itself, then the insurance. Gotta have full coverage on the new vehicle. So. And like I said, it ain't that I can afford the van because I've been affording all this time. I still can afford it, but no, I'm not gonna do that. And I know I can't afford to get it fixed, so I want to let it go because why keep paying a note? And my daddy telling me not to drive no more because he said that time when you decide to keep driving it, that's the time that car gonna do something on the highway when you with your kids or you by yourself. That's when the car gonna stop and I hate to say it, but y'all life's probably lost. So if you don't want to risk it, just let that van go or you got to come up with the money to get it fixed. And I can't come up with the money to get it fixed, so I'm going to let it go. And like I said, I can save my money up, pay my credit cards off in full with what I would have been spending on that van. Drop that insurance on there. My insurance go back down to 50 something because that's just liability. I need full coverage on the Impala too, but that's an older vehicle, so I'm not going to get no money off that anyway. So I only can get liability more than likely. So, and it's a win-win for me. I could be saving up for whatever I want and paying off whatever needs to be paid off. The only thing about it is getting the car fixed. The car not messed up, but it do need some shocks. I know I need to get some new tires, but I can get some good used tires. They $40 each, and I can make that last for a while. I'm gonna take my windshield wipers. My mama just bought me off my van the new ones. I hope they probably won't fit my Impala because windshield wipers vary in size. Well, I'm gonna put them old ones that I got. I still got some old. Put them old ones back on that van before I return it, and put the new ones up. And I can, just get them to somebody or give them to somebody that need them or something or want them. But I ain't why let them go back with the van. I'm gonna clean the van out real good. It ain't even junky now because I don't even let my vehicle get junk. I just have bottles of water everywhere. Uh, yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm scared because actually yesterday, my mama came up here. My mama came up here, and me and her put a fogger in the car, opened all the doors. Wasps was everywhere, y'all. We sprayed. I didn't do that. I was running and screaming. But my mama stood there and sprayed the wasps. She ain't moving nothing. She stood there and sprayed the wasps. They fell down and died. We put a fogger in the car, closed the doors, and they followed the car. We ain't seen them on wasps out there, so I don't know. But we ain't seen them, that day. Now I don't know what's up on the hood, but I don't care because I'm not gonna go up under my daddy going up under. So if he gets stung, I hope he don't. But he can handle this stuff. I'm scared. My daddy ain't real scared of that stuff. He deal with that stuff all the time. So he probably won't care about them wasps. But I ain't gonna pop that. I'm gonna pop the hood, but I ain't getting up under it. So he better not even ask me. But I got just enough money. I wish I would have thought about this for one coupon. I would have had enough money to get the tires. Get at least. I don't think I really need no tires for the Impala, but I'm gonna let my daddy check them when he get here and tell me what tires need to be replaced, or do I need some new tires or something. But I'm gonna have him to check that, do the battery, and I'm hoping just the battery, like I said. See, can he start it with the key himself, both keys? Cause maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not even having a problem with the car. I just don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I had this car since 2017, I think. Yeah, I think so. I believe so. No, I didn't. about 2019 or something. I don't know why I said 17. 2019, I got my car. At least I think. Yeah, 2019. I had a Dodge Journey in 2017, and I want another Dodge Journey to be honest, even though it's too small. But I love that car. My first SUV, 2017 Dodge Journey when it first came out. I was in love with that. I had two of them, y'all. I had a 2017 and 2018. I love the Charger too. When I got that from my baby daddy, well, my boy, well, my first child dad. I love that Charger, but it's pretty low to the ground too. And I don't know what I do with all that speed, y'all. It ain't too fast, but I don't know what I do with all that speed. But yeah, my kids probably love the Charger, but it's total now. He done had an accident in it, so we can't get that back. Right after he paid it off, he had an accident in it. A month later. But yeah, you gotta down. I know God put it on my mind. I'm saying I don't want to let it go, but also God is giving me a vision. I'm seeing the worst that can happen. I told you I had to see the worst that can happen to make me really open my eyes and realize I picture the worst before the good. I'm always picturing the worst in every situation. So I'm picturing the worst of my kids and me getting hurt. I gotta do. Guys putting it on my mind to let it go. And you saving money. You downsizing, but you saving money. You can make it work. Like it really you downsizing. Everybody ain't gonna be comfortable. Everybody will be comfortable actually, and everybody still had their own seat. I just can't. Like say if I had a boyfriend, he couldn't ride with us, or I can't go pick up an extra person because I don't have no extra room. It's just big enough for me and my kids, and that's good enough to me. I ain't got no boyfriend. No, well, I don't know, but it's big enough for me and my children, and that's all that matters to me. I just need space for us, and I still got my trunk space. I can still put 1,000 bottles, not 1,000, probably about 6 packs of water up in there, probably 8, possibly 8 big 24 packs of water in there, and still throw my groceries on top. And I ain't gotta take the kids with me all the time when school start back. I still have my home car to myself. I can still go couponing and shopping. I'm gonna take my tent out the window because I can't see, it's too dark. That was when I was young. It was already in there. I had good vision. I can't see worth a crap now, so I can't see with all that dark tent up, and I gotta take that out of there. I need to get my windshield fixed because it is a crack in it. I think that came from the heat. Not being able to let the windows down, and also I noticed the other day. Me and my mama noticed. We thought most Impalas, older vehicles anyway, had a key turn on the trunk to open the trunk. If the whole car did, you can't let the trunk up at all. You can't pop the trunk from the inside. The seats don't come down on the inside, so you can't never get in your trunk unless that battery or that car is working for you to do it, for that car to do a function like it needs to. I said I don't like this, so I won't be keeping that car too long. I might, but I don't plan on it. I'm gonna drive it as long as I can drive it, but I need me a little mini SUV. I need my Dodge Journey or some type of. I will find me a Flex Fuel if I have to. I don't like Fords, but that was the man that tried to sell me a Flex Fuel. It was so cute, y'all. It was black on black, black rims, black everything. I showed the kids. They said, "Oh, that's what you want." I had to look it up and watch the video on it and read reviews on the reviews. Weren't too good. Like like too many problems with it. Maybe because it's a Ford. I never had a Ford before, but actually I drove a Ford before. My boyfriend had a Ford Taurus. We ain't had no problem with that, but that was older. That was back in the days. But he had a Ford Taurus until I busted the windows on it. I was crazy back then. But yeah, we ain't had no problem with that car. It ran good and everything worked on it. But and it's sitting in my daddy yard right now with the windows broke, covered up with a whatever you call the thing you put on over stuff when stuff leaking, big blue thing, a tarp. It's covered up with a tarp because he supposed to been sold it or did what it, fix it up or whatever he was gonna do. He ain't do nothing, so it been sitting in his yard ever since I broke the window, and we got a new car. It been sitting there ever since with all our old stuff still inside of it. We didn't take nothing out. We just let it go. But yeah, we didn't have no problem with that for us. So I'm not gonna say because the reviews bad. Me and my car gonna be bad. But I heard it really costs a lot of money to to get parts and stuff on it. to fix it up, I guess, because it's a Ford. And like I said, the reviews was three out of 5. Not on 3.5, but 3. So that's pretty low. But I be seeing, well, I don't really see people driving no more. I seen one car that passed by my street every day, a red one. It's cute, but I don't like the white top. But it is cute. And they did say something about the weight. If you tall, the height. They said if you tall, you're not gonna like it because it's close to the ground, and it's down. Like they said, somebody's down low, and then if you tall, it's gonna be uncomfortable getting in and out and stuff like that. It's TJ alarm going off 2:30. They said you're not gonna like that. That's what I see on the reviews. I was like, okay, I am tall, but I was tall when I had that Chevrolet Cruze when it first came out, and I ain't had no problem with it. I hated you couldn't let the seat back too far because you let the seat back, you was already in the back seat. That's the only thing I hated because with me and my boyfriend, because he was 6'3", and I'm 5'9", so we tall. We already in the back seat, but it didn't matter because we had babies, so it ain't like the seat was on their legs. But we didn't even sit in that car a year. We got rid of it. It was a brand new car, and I got me a Nissan Maxima, brand new. But I'm downgrading a lot. I'm not gonna have no Bluetooth, but you can work around there. I can order me some. I got an aux cord, but the only thing about it, my phone don't have no aux cords, no speaker for headphones. I don't have no hole for headphones. I only can Bluetooth on this phone. I can't I can't plug it up and listen to my music on the phone. That's what I don't like. So I hate that. So I had this to the radio all the time. And I want to bump my music. I want to bump my stuff, and I can't bump it because I can't. I just can't do it. I do got an old phone with my account on it with all my music and stuff on it. They do got the hole on it, so I can just download all the music on there and play it. Yeah, I could do that, but the screen cracked. TJ Bella cracked the screen on that phone, so that still ain't gonna work. I'll figure out something. I know they sell little Bluetooth things in Walmart or Amazon or whatever. I ordered it and figure out how to work that and figure out how to Bluetooth to that and play my music. But I know it's weird about anything, so I'm not making up no excuses why I need to keep this car when God want me to let it go. So I'm gonna follow God plans to do what God want me to do, and that's what's best for me and my kids. I don't know how many times I said it, y'all. I sound like I'm on repeat. I know I done said it a lot of times. But I'm trying to get it stick through my head too, because I keep trying to make up excuses at the same time why I need to keep my van. But like I said, it's about safety and also not put myself in the bind. I'm already in the bind, but I'm always saying I ain't got no money. But like I said, that's 460 or 80. I think I said 60 that I can keep in my pocket and go towards some other bills, pay off them credit cards and pay off everything I need or need to be paid off, and possibly build my credit back up or save that money every month, put back and save that money and save up for me a good SUV cash car. And then I still have a car that I don't have to pay no note on. So I have 2 cash cars because I know I just end up keeping my Impala at the end of the day, and I have 2 cash cars and I don't have to worry about a note. It don't saving $460, putting that back every month. They don't take too long to make $2,500, $3,000, and you can go buy a cash car because my Impala costs $3,000 or $3,500, but I think it was $3,000 or $3,200. It was one of them. But putting back that amount of money, that don't take too long to build that up to go get a cash car. Less than what, 6 or 7 months probably more than that. I can't do the math in my head. I'm not that smart to do that. But yeah, that don't take too long to save up that amount of money. And then my coupon sales as well. So I can have me a cash card quicker than I think without having to pay a note if I really want one. And there might just be another car and not an SUV. I don't know, but I'm possibly aiming for another SUV. So we just gonna take this one day at a time. I'm gonna call. Dang, they said something about tomorrow is Juneteenth. So I don't know what that means. What do Juneteenth mean? I don't know what that mean, y'all. But I know I seen something at the courthouse because I supposed to be going back down there today or calling a woman because she still ain't some of my paperwork. Email me my paperwork for some reason. I don't know why she keep forgetting because I went down there yesterday for my land address 2 days in a row and she still ain't sent. I went back down there in person yesterday. My mama took me and I stood right there waiting on the woman to do it. And she said, well, I'm finna say you can go ahead and go. I'm working on it right now. I'm finna send it right on to you. I kept checking my email all day, all night, nothing. Checked it all morning today, all right now, not until, right before I video y'all. Nothing. So why do I have to keep staying on top of you to do your job when this is your job? You do this all the time. All I ask for is a simple 911 address and you can't send me there. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to set up an address to get a mailbox put out there. Now I don't have no mail going. I'm trying to work on get everything started before that town start changing their laws and their restrictions on everything. Cause they've been changing everything. So I'm trying to work as hard as I can to get, you know, to get as much done as possible before they change something else that I'm not able to get done. And also, I need to find a number. It's a mobile home up here. I inquired about the mobile home a long time ago, but it was coming with the land, but nobody can't live on the land because of the city I stay in now. They're not letting you live on their land with that mobile home. So he trying to sell the land in the mobile home. Why you gonna sell the land? Nobody can't live on it. So I just want the mobile home. But he was selling it for 19,000. Yeah, he wanted 19,000 for the land and mobile home. That was a good deal because the mobile home is a single wide and it's super long and it's a lot of land. But anybody got 19,000 to give up, and then you gonna tell. Then he told me that the city don't want nobody living in a mobile home. So why would I get the land if I can't? Why would I pay for it if I can't live on it? So that's stupid. So he took his sign down, but I don't even know how to get in contact with him no more because I don't have his number no more. So I got to figure out how to try to reach this man to see will he just sell the mobile home and how much would he sell it for. I'm hoping with 9,000, but I ain't like I got that amount anyway. But I still been looking on Facebook stuff, mobile home stuff, in Arkansas and stuff like that. Cause people have free mobile homes. They just want you to, get a move and stuff like that. They be selling free mobile homes. They be fixed up sometimes. Some might be good. They just said they just want it off their land. But you say you can come get it. You just gotta have it moved. That's a good deal, but it ain't cheap to get no mobile home moved. Depending on how many miles out that they got to go. So, you gotta worry about that. And then you still have to go talk to your city to see can that mobile home get able to get put on your land. You can't just go buy a mobile home, put on your land. If the city, that I'm trying to move to, they don't do that. And then you still have to go ask, go door to door to get a sign, get a signature about if it's okay for you to live on that street. That's stupid too. Cause why it matter? I'm trying to move here. I ain't like you gonna be paying my bills, but I guess now they don't want anybody older people don't want young folks on their street because young folks come with drama, noise, loud music. So I understand. But I'm not into all that. But they also don't like, kids neither. They don't want, hear the hooping and hollering outside and stuff and late at night and during the day because they want to sleep or sit around and stuff. So I understand that too. But that shouldn't matter if a person got the money to get a home. They should better get it wherever they want to. If it's their land, they shouldn't have to ask for no signature and approval from nobody. But I probably would too. I wouldn't mind neither. Because if I had a say so with the people that sat on the street from me a long time ago, with all them kids, and they was bad, throwing rocks at people's houses and cars, I'm take that back. They would not have my approval to live on the street. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't want to do nobody like that, but man, nobody don't want. And I stay around a lot of old people. They in their late 50s on up. All Mexicans. I'm the only black person on the street. So, I don't even let my kids go outside and be loud. And then when we is outside, I be like, y'all don't be too loud, even though, they don't care because they got kids their own self. But you won't never hear their kids outside neither. So why I want you to hear my loud kids being loud and ghetto outside? So no, I'm gonna respect y'all just like y'all respect me. And they ain't gotta be loud out there. And I don't do loud music. The only time they hear loud music when TJ and Billy Daddy come through here with his music blasting like he retarded. So yeah, I try to respect people, show respect because people look at that. I guess when I get old, I'm already young and I'm saying I'm gonna do it. So I know when I get old, I'm gonna be on that type of stuff too. I ain't gonna want anybody living on my street. But yeah, we're gonna make this house work as long as we can. I'm still trying to figure out a thing on these bugs. I might have, if my daddy make it on time today, I don't know if he will, but I hope he do. Cause TJ finna come home, so I'm gonna take TJ to Walmart with me. and we get the battery. If they got the battery installed, they said they had it in stock, but my store say anything, and they don't have nothing when you get there. But I know if I ain't got the money, my dad to pay for the battery anyway. He know I pay him back, but I want to do it myself because I don't want to pay nobody nothing back. I want to keep my money. But I probably need to let him pay for it. 'Cause I'm still gonna have to fill the car up with gas. Ain't no gas in it. It's like almost on E. Cause that's when my kids daddy brought it back on, even though it was over half a tank when he drove it away. And the car already been cleaned to the inside. He cleaned it out a year ago, and like I said, they ain't been drove. He drove it for a little while. I let him keep it for a week or no 3 weeks when he didn't have his car was messed up. That's when he was staying in my town before he moved away. He detailed and cleaned the car out and all that, and brought it back. So ain't nobody been in the car ever since. It was still clean, smell good, smell fresh and clean the inside. He still got clothes up, but that's why they throw that shit away, throw that stuff away. Uh, the outside was clean, but like I said, I ain't drove it in 2 years, so it got dust and dirt and stuff built up on it that need to be scrubbed. But we finally got a built-in car wash in my town. They built. I just noticed the other day when I dropped Gabby off at school, we have a built-in car wash. I said, "Look at my little town trying to do something." Now I'm trying to move from it. They trying to bring it up, and I'm trying to move from it to another town that ain't got crap in it. That's crazy. But yeah, we got us a little built-in car wash. And I used to always be mad at my mama because she'll go to the next town over, and you got to have they take money off your card every month to a subscription thing. You got to have a subscription thing to get your card cleaned and stuff. Anybody can't just go to that. You can't just go to that with a card and pay for it. You have to have a subscription to do it. I don't like that because maybe I just need my car cleaned that 1 or 2 times a month. I ain't trying to do all that. So I just pay my couple $5 or $10 to get it, clean, detailed, and clean real good. And I'm going my business. I'm hoping my town don't have to have all that, but they should because it's ain't a big town. It should just be a regular car wash. So we got 2 car washes, but we got the big car wash that they building now. They almost done building it over by the highway. So I'm ready to try that. I want to try that with my van too. I was telling my mom the other day, I can't wait to run my van through this because my van ain't been washed in 2 years. I ain't never washed that van. We hand wash it, but I ain't never took it to no car wash type of stuff. So I said, well, my van I love that. But I said, well, I guess my car a little bit, hopefully, and not my van. Ah, Lord. But I think I had to call the bank Friday to ask them about this car situation. Oh, that was a fly. Y'all for the greatest screen. But yeah, I had to ask them about this car situation, the van situation, see how that go. And I know my credit gonna drop, but I'm not worrying about that because it's gonna get built right back up when I pay them credit cards off. I don't know if they supposed to come get it or do you drop it back off at the bank, right? I don't know. But I think they'll come get it. No, I think they'll tell me to bring it. Because I'm letting it go. I ain't like I'm behind on no. I'm letting it go. So I'm thinking they'll let me bring it back to their bank and drop it off and leave. And I got about 6 keys up there. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sure when I go back to the car lot over there in the next town over, it'll be sitting back on that car lot where I got it from. But yeah, we'll make sure I clean it out good and all that. Y'all, I see I'm looking depressed. I know I'm gonna miss that van. Like I told my mom, I said I wish I wouldn't. I filled it up with gas today. I wish I wouldn't have filled it up with gas if I knew, I would have saved that $40 I put up in there. I would have saved that $40 and not put no gas in there. But I know I need the gas because I went out of town today, and and they've been working on the road, so I don't want to be straight nowhere with it. Almost a little bit. I ain't never let my gas get low. It ain't never been up on half a tank. So when it gets to half a tank, I fill it back right back up, and that take it have been under half a tank. Yes, they have, but it ain't been almost on E never. So when it get real low, I just fill it back up. It take about $80 to put it on full, and to have almost full, it's $50. So $80 for a full tank, and you know I wish I would have saved that money, but I ain't. Like I said, they fixed on the highway and stuff on the road, And I'd be dang, I'm about to sit there forever in a long line and run the gas and be stranded. And then you got the air running already because it's hot outside. I mean, I usually don't have my air running, but when I get to sweat, I'm gonna turn the air on. So most times, with my kids in the car, especially the baby, I turn the air on. But if I'm just in town and I'm not sitting, I know I'm not gonna be sitting too long. I need the air off. But if it's super hot like it is today, then the air going on. Cause I know nobody want to be in no heat like that. I don't mind if it's just me. But I want really to do it with my kids. I'm cheap, but I ain't that cheap. I turn some air on for them. But yeah, that's why when I filled it up today because they was working on the road, going out of town and stuff, and I didn't want to be sitting too long. There ain't no gas station out there in the middle of nowhere neither. Till you get to the next town over, it ain't no gas station, so you don't want to be stranded. So that's the reason why I put gas. I filled it up because I didn't have no intention on doing none of this today. I just had intention on going do my little coupon and my shopping and come back home and be back before my daughter get out of school. That was my whole intention. Not trying to go find a car. It's too late now. It's 2:45. It must have been when Gabby got out of school. But I went and did that diagnostics test. Oh yeah, I did the diagnostics, huh? They want to go to the library. Oh, it was. Oh, my daddy here. I'll be back, y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. I just got out the shower. I've been out. There go TJ. But yeah, I just got out the shower, y'all. I forgot to get back on here. I'm thinking I'm gonna upload the video. I didn't even upload the video, but I'm gonna upload it in a minute. But let me tell y'all what happened. My car is working now. Everything worked good. The key thing not even messed up. It was only messing up. I thought it was messing up, but it really wasn't. It was only not crossing over with the. I'm thinking it's the whatever I said the key thing was. I thought was messing up. It was only doing that because the battery was going dead. Now I got a new battery. The thing started up. Ain't nothing wrong with the car. Turned out I didn't have to buy a new battery. I had a 3-year warranty on my battery, and I had the battery I just turned it in, and I had it for 2 years. So they just replaced the whole battery. They gave me I had to get the battery was $149. I didn't have to spend nothing. They just replaced it. They gave me a new battery. My daddy put it in. Turned out I needed some oil. We forgot to get the oil at Walmart because we weren't thinking about it. But we didn't think I needed no oil. But we went to the Family Dollar store, got some 5W30 oil, 2 quarts of it. Put almost 2 quarts in it because it didn't have no oil in it. I do have a small oil leak. I gotta get that fixed. He checked my tires. My tires are good. I don't need no new tires right now. He did air them up because my daddy had an air thing on the back of his truck, so he aired my tires up because 2 almost flat. Well, I didn't know they was flat, but they was flat because he checked them with a little air thing, air pressure, and they had nothing but 19, and two of them had one had 19, the other one had 15, and the 2 in the back had 32. So he didn't have to do nothing to the air in the back tires, just the 2 in the front. So he aired them up. Stop jumping in the bed. So he aired them up. Sit down. And we got those. Everything worked. Like I said, everything worked on the car. We didn't have to worry about no losses. So tomorrow I will be parking the van in the front and putting the car at the back. The kids said I'm saying too a little bit because we can't have our cooler bag with all our snacks in it because we always have room in the back. I mean in the middle of the car in the van. We can't do that in the car because it's limited space. It's crowded. So we won't have our snack things. So we won't have no snacks in the car at all. So that ain't gonna work. But I'm glad all I had to spend was $13 because the oil was $6 a piece. After tax, I'm gonna say $13, $14, probably $16 in all. So $16 in all. That's all I had to spend on my car today. $16. I do got filled up with some gas tomorrow. So when I get Gabby off to school and TJ off to school, I'm gonna move the van, put the car behind it, then go fill the car up with some gas. Like I said, I wish I would have waited and not fill that van up for $80 because that car is it's a little bit under half a tank. I'm gonna fill it all the way up, and that's gonna be about $30, $35, probably more. No, it shouldn't even be that more. $30, $35, probably even $25. I don't know. But I ain't got that much money left, y'all, because like I said, I want coupon and shopping a little bit today. I splurged on myself today a little bit. But I do have enough for gas. I just won't be able to buy them else for the rest of this week. I mean, the rest of this month. The woman still ain't sent me my address, and tomorrow Juneteenth, so they're gonna be closed. They had this sign on the door. The bank, I'm sure the bank gonna be closed. I don't know. I haven't called and see, but if it's open, I'm gonna still call tomorrow, but to see if they open. If not, I know they closed, but I'm thinking they closed because that's basically like a holiday. But I don't think banks really care about it. I don't know if the courthouse gonna be closed. I'm sure the bank's gonna be closed too. But I'm still call the bank tomorrow. My bank, what I do my car with, and see is they open. If they are, I'm gonna talk to them about returning the van and what day would be a good day for me to return it. But I'm in a good mood, y'all. My car working. I ain't gotta do nothing. Like I said, a small oil leak. That's it. And I need gas. That's it. Everything else work good. Yeah. So that's a plus for me. I ain't got to come in my pocket for nothing. And I do need to put some windshield wiper fluid up in there. I'm gonna get my mom to do that because I don't know how to do it on that car. Cause that's an older car. Even though my dad is showing me where it go, I'm gonna still get my mom to do it. And I told my mom I'm gonna try the windshield wipers. Can she try the windshield wipers that came off my van on there? What I wish she would do is put the no. I don't know. That ain't gonna work. Cause whatever. I don't think I'm gonna drive the van no more. But if it's pouring down raining, I don't see myself driving that car because I can't see. I can't see in the car. Like I just can't see because of that tint. Not that I'm be driving at night, but during the day I really can't see neither. Like if it's like the rain is beating down on the windshield and I had to slow down. Like I can see good in the van because those some good windshield wipers. But I'd have to make sure I don't have to go nowhere when it's pouring down rain. I just have to make sure because I just can't. I ain't drove that car in a long time and I can't see. So I'm not even finna. I don't know. I don't even think I'm finna just take that chance. Trying to drive. I can do a little sprinkling, but pouring down rain and I gotta get used to the car again. I might have had an accident trying to see out of there. But yeah, God must have heard my cry out for help and trying to figure out my situation, and He just blessed me. Like I'm not gonna make this woman spend no money. Spend no more money. She ain't got no money. Everything gonna be on me today. That's how I feel like God looked at everything gonna be on Him today. He took care of everything, and I just had to do the bare minimum to get some oil. So I'm blessed. And my daddy came through, like he said it was. He even came early because I wasn't expecting him to come to like 4 or 5. He came at 2 something, right before a little bit, like 10 minutes before TJ got out of school. So he showed up like he said it was, and he took care of everything and did everything he said he was gonna do. He put the battery in, checked everything, fixed everything. And it was crazy when my daddy got this little jump box to jump it off. The car started right up, but we knew the battery was dead. Like it could have, the battery could have still possibly worked. But he said, I just said, man, 2 years. And if I think I got a warranty on, but I'm not sure. I don't even remember getting a warranty, but I guess I did. So I had the warranty on. I was like, man, I'm just gonna buy a new battery. I was planning on getting it. I had one that found $67 battery. Or 69, something like that. 67 or 69. That's what we took to the front, and the woman said, you got a warranty on this battery, right? I said, I do. And she was like, yeah, you can just go find that same battery that the one that you got a warranty on, and bring it up here, and you don't have to pay nothing. And I said, oh, okay. And we went back there and we searched all them batteries trying to find that battery, and it was one more left on there, and we went and got that last one. I said, oh, God has to be watching me because I needed that last battery that was on there. So we got that one, and we went on by our business. And my dad said, let's hurry up, get up out here before they change their mind. I said, cause I got the feeling somebody gonna say, it don't supposed to work like this. So we just hurry up and got that better and went on up, Gary, and got up out of there. But yeah, we took care of all that, came home. I just got through making our little sub sandwiches. We ate those. I showered. I gave TJ a little wash up and cleaned him up. And a little bit, I'm letting the water build back up because, I've been in the shower. I wasn't in the shower long. And the kids taking their showers. And I'll be going to sleep in a little while. Because I got a lot to do in the morning. Because if I wake up, you waking up and you're going to be all up on me. You got to sleep in your room. I need my room. But, because TJ going to be all over the bed too. Y'all ain't finna have me on it. Well, TJ going to have me on the edge of the bed anyway, but y'all ain't finna be kicking me. You sleep in your room. TJ might be on that couch tonight. But yeah, I'm happy. Not about letting my van go. I can't stop quit that enough. Can't stop saying that enough, but it's for the best, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm finna search on Walmart website for a Bluetooth, whatever thing is called, I don't know, and screenshot the price and beg my mama to buy it tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna beg my mama to buy it. She get through trying to see what on windshield wipers work. I'm say, Mom, let's go to Walmart and look around. And I'm like, Mom, let's go on a car out. Let me just look for some stuff in my car. And then I'm gonna find it, and I'm like, Mom, can you get this for me? And see if she gonna. I know she probably gonna get it. And see if she probably gonna get it, but I know she gonna get it. But you know, tomorrow's Juneteenth. Yes, Gabby last day of summer school. TJ last day of school until next week. Cause Friday they're not celebrating Juneteenth for Thursday at his school, but they celebrating it for Friday, and they don't go to school Friday. I just looked at the paper in his bag, so yeah, I got my TJ weekend starting early. He ain't going to school Friday.
Mommy, these are good. Like when you bite it too, it's just chewy.
Oh, it ain't hard no more. Oh yeah, I see that. It been in my purse too long. Well, you know, it's still some good. But yeah. I'm about to look at my credit card statement and see how much more money I owe on these other 3 cards. Or yeah, it's still 4 because I have about 6 cards, and I paid off 2. Yeah, about 4 more cards. I know I'm still in the 2,000. One of them I'm in the 1,000. The other one 800 something, 850 or something like that. The other one is 5 something. Another one is 5 something. I don't know how many I counted. I know my highest one is 2,000 something though, and I gotta get that one down. So all my money finna be going towards getting that card. No, I'm paying my small cards off. I don't know why I'm talking about the big card. I'm paying my small cards off first. The snowball method, I think that's what it's called. I'm paying my small ones off first, and then I'm gonna get to the large ones. So, yeah. I got this bad toothache. I know it's like a cavity. I don't even think it's a cavity. Like I said, it's only hurting when I ain't got, like on this side it was hurting real bad. It's like on this side aching real bad. Like if I do this, it ache real bad. Like I can feel the pain all over here. Last night it was all up here, and I had a bad headache right here. It was like pain, like I don't know, it was paining real bad. Like I couldn't even think straight. All I could do was go to sleep. I didn't take no pain medicine. And I woke up in the morning, it was gone. Now this side's starting to ache. If I put my tongue right here where the tooth missing it, like right here, I can feel the pain. It tastes like blood too. Like I can taste a little blood right there. I ain't eat nothing right there. Yeah, I know I need to get that checked out. Bellas, I need to get that checked out. I know. I ain't got no insurance though. And I ain't got no money, so I gotta do what I'm able to do. Keep brushing it, using mouthwash and everything else, keeping it not from getting infected. Yeah, as long as it's clean and ain't no food in it, but it still can get an infection if something broke off in it. But I'm gonna get that checked out soon, y'all, and let y'all know how that go.
When my teeth bleed, you tell me to get some mouthwash.
Yeah, it's bleeding, but I can't stop doing that. But I need to stop because I don't want to infect it more. I need to ask my mama for some what's some pills that they. It's for infection. I don't know what it's called, but it's for infection in your mouth and stuff. Who you talking to, boy? Huh? Don't talk to me like that. I'm gonna have to text her in a minute and see can she find them and send me some up here in case I do got a little infection in my mouth from that tooth or something. I still don't know what it's called, but I know it's for infection. That's all I know. But yeah. Like I said, I'm finna get online and look around. I'm finna upload this little video. I know I've been talking for about 40, 50 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to vent to y'all. And like I said, I ain't been talking to y'all. This the best out. Yesterday and today is the best out I feel in the last 2.5 weeks since all the stuff went on through my household. And like everything feel back to normal now. A little bit, not too much, but you know, a little back to normal. And I'm starting to slowly feel like myself again. And I'm ready to get back on here and start recording content and cleaning and stuff again. I gotta get back in the routine of cleaning because then when I go clean, I just go clean, no record. I just clean, hurry up and get done because I want to be at the kitchen because I'm hot and I'm ready to sit down because my feet hurt. And that's how I know I'm getting old. Like I'm getting pain, like sharp pains in my feet when I stand up too long. Oh, y'all forgot to tell you. I don't know if I told y'all, but no, I don't think I told you because I ain't been recording. But my refrigerator, I haven't bought no energy drinks since the last time y'all talked to me. I mean, I talked to y'all. I ain't been buying no energy drinks. I ain't bought nothing I ain't had now. I mean, I stocked up on my milks, my meal replacements. I didn't buy the nutritional shakes because actually the nutritional shakes put weight on you. And that's a lot why I got big too, because I was drinking them a lot and still eating a lot. So I don't need the nutritional shake, but I need the meal replacements to replace the meal when I am hungry and I don't want to eat too much, and I drink that. So and eat some yogurt and granola to hold me over for a snack, and then drink my meal replacement. So I still kind of want to buy the nutritional shakes, but I don't think I will. I'm just gonna keep stocking up on the meal replacements because I can afford them. A 6-pack is $7.86, so I bought six packs. I think that's 36. I think I had 36. I don't know. 6 times 6, I think that's 36. But I had six packs.
Yeah, mine's 36.
Vanilla and chocolate. I didn't get the strawberry because my store didn't have a strawberry, and plus the strawberry it tastes like Pepto Bismol. I don't know, but it's nasty. It tastes nasty, but it's good at the same time if it's cold. But if you drink it hot and warm, like I like my stuff, it tastes nasty. But it tastes a little nasty too while it's cold too. But I didn't buy them. I'm gonna start ordering them online so they can come back in the mail through Walmart website so I can get the flavors that I want, and we're gonna go from there. But my whole refrigerator filled up with them. I ain't had an energy drink in a long time now. Well, about 2 weeks. I ain't had an energy drink in 2 weeks. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So at least I think it's been 2 weeks. I don't know, y'all. Maybe in a week, but it feel like 2 weeks. But I'm trying to see how long I can go without them again. The energy drinks didn't do nothing to me, so they didn't put weight on me and do nothing to me. So I really can drink the energy drinks. I just ain't got no room in my refrigerator for the energy drinks because all my milk is in the refrigerator. And I plan on cleaning my fridge out tomorrow and the kids' refrigerator out tomorrow. Like giving a good bleach, deep clean and stuff. And then put everything back in there organized the way I want it.
Don't forget the cookies.
I don't even feel like making the cookies now. I don't feel like it. I probably make cookies with the kids. I don't feel like doing nothing. Y'all know relaxing, got out the shower. My teeth hurting, I got a headache. I don't feel like doing nothing. And I sure promised them that we was gonna make the cookies. Oh, that thing hurt. Yeah, I sure promised them that we was gonna make the cookies, but I don't feel like it. But let me go ahead and upload this video, and hopefully tomorrow I have some content which for y'all, and I don't be talking the whole time. Hopefully, if my mama, well, she gonna be at Walmart with me with my niece and nephew, and mama have my kids. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I can record, but I don't know if I'm gonna record because them kids, it's just too many kids and hollering and going off on everybody for not listening, and then trying to shop around. Because I want y'all, to look at the stuff, the hard stuff I look at. I might just go by myself because, not myself, without my mama, and just look at it and send her a picture of it, and she go to the super center and buy what I'm looking for. Because she gotta drop her boyfriend off in the morning, and she gonna have my niece and nephew with her. So I'm sure she gonna go by Walmart over there. So she probably could look at it, find it over there, and I'll just pay her back when I get the money. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upload the video. Thank y'all for watching and tuning in, and y'all have a good rest of the night.